Hello Pisces, we hope that this video finds you well. We are in a week of love readings. We wanted to celebrate our twinning flame, and so we are doing twin flame readings. And I think I've only seen the twin flame card once, and just a couple of signs that are, at least for this week, thinking heavily on love and how to get there. But we are hopeful for everyone, just because we want to, you know, see the human race being healed and healthy and whole, and getting back out there and in love again. And we know we've had to do the fives ourselves, and so this week we're applying the fives to the twinning readings this week. So without further ado, Stace, do you mind going ahead and, well, do you want to introduce our new guardian first? And then we'll
yes, we have a guardian now. So we welcome Mr. Steppenwolf, and I will happily introduce you to him.
Yeah.
He's our protector. So kind of like, you know, if you want to come at us, you have to get past him. So
Get past Mr. Steppenwolf.
So and he is not, you know.
Yeah, Mr. Steppenwolf.
But I love the werewolves, and you know, that's, you know.
Like the rest of, or most in our generation, we love horror flicks. Not that we, you know, go out there and create our own horror flicks these days, but I think once upon a time, our whole entire generation was probably doing casting and starring in some of those, right? So we still cling to the things that we, you know, even once you awaken, you find that you still have interests that are either renewed or even stronger for you. And for us,
yes. And I think people out there, you know, we were generated around the time where we had VHS tapes and the VCRs, if you still remember that ancient dinosaur technology, as these kids would say, and they'd be like, "What is that?"
Yeah. And we were kind. We always did
be kind and rewind.
Yes. So, all right. So Rob's gonna go ahead and pull. I'm sorry. Stace is gonna go ahead and pull us a five. I'm getting there.
All right. You guys ready?
Yeah, we're ready. Let's see.
What do we got here? Oh.
Okay. Five of Pentacles. We've got a Pisces that for some reason or other feels like maybe somebody's messing with their money, maybe somebody's messing with their honey, maybe they feel isolated out in the cold. These two characters are standing outside of a church that's, of course, got lots of good pentacles going on, but they're hungry, they're cold, they're tired. This guy they look really broken down. So,
all right,
let's find out why Pisces feels left out in the cold. Now, Rob's going to go ahead and get us an overarching energy by using the Celtic Major Arcana for us. All right. He's giving you a little energy clearing that way, too. All right, what do we got? We've got the Green Man, but was he pulled upside down?
Yes, he was.
Okay. All right, so for us, the Green Man would be like similar to somebody that. Why am I blanking this? I'm blanking this. This would be the Emperor in reverse. Sorry, somebody very, very high up, but they're in reverse and they're feeling left out in the cold. Let's get a little bit of downline from these cards, which I was compelled to use again. And ooh, on the split, we've got a Hangman who might also be fighting. So that's definitely a Pisces.
You know, that kind of reminds me of a movie, the Five of Pentacles and the Green Man upside down, which is the Emperor. It reminds me of Trading Places.
Oh yeah, are we trading places? That's interesting. Well, it's interesting there on the split. The Hangman is a Pisces card, so and they're showing the Five of Wands usually indicates fighting, but we'll find out a little bit more here. Can you show us Pisces, please? Pisces, why their Green Man is in reverse? Why their Emperor's in reverse, and why they're feeling left out? Let's find out. Why they're feeling isolated. tell you, we start these cards all, as you can see, in the upright. But this person has the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So if you know what the Wheel of Fortune is, I like to jokingly say that I literally am the wheel. My birthday, I was born on 10/10. And by the time you add up the year I was born, that all can come down and form into a 10 as well. And I was born at 10:10 in the a.m. And typically when I take a spin at the wheel, I mean a spin at the wheel, but somebody here's wheel is in reverse. That was a hard stop on that. Interesting. Anything else, Spirit? Okay. Oh, gracious. Spirit's gonna start giving me a million cards for you. Like when Spirit wants to talk, they will often start telling me a whole entire story just all at once on the downline. And I'm like, no, just one card at a time, please. All right, so you had a Queen of Pentacles. Or you are the Queen of Pentacles, possibly. Really, tarot doesn't indicate, even if this is the Green Man in reverse, could be a woman that we're talking to. The Queen of Pentacles could also still be a man. So it's whatever you associate with it. So far I read this as Queen of Pentacles to stop the wheel. Feels like a breakup. Okay.
Nothing.
It either wants me to take the whole entire story, or it wants me to move on to the next set of cards. So, and it was trying to give your whole entire story. So I'm just going to ask, why is the Queen of Pentacles stopping the wheel from turning? Usually it means this person will not pass. You won't go anywhere. Even if you want the breakup, you ain't going to get the breakup, but somebody has, it feels like somebody wants a breakup, but somebody else is stopping the wheel from turning, whoever this Queen of Pentacles is. All right. Can you tell us about the Queen of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune being stopped, please, Spirit? Oh, okay. Well, you've got a lot of energy crossing you. You have the Ten of Wands, meaning you're defending yourself, protecting, standing your ground. So this Queen of Pentacles stopping the wheel is standing her ground against something, against a Page of Cups, dreams, innocence, inner child, head in the cloud. A Queen of Pentacles is stopping Ten of Wands. Like this is crossing you. This is just energy that's crossing this Queen of Pentacles, who has stopped a Wheel of Fortune. Somebody here wants temperance, peace, and tranquility. Well, that's what's crossing. Okay, I think it's this Queen of Pentacles. The energy that's crossing this Queen of Pentacles is she's put a relationship into hermit mode and has stopped a wheel from turning. You know, that the thing about that is when you force stop and reverse a wheel, you really are taking away someone else, typically someone else's, not just your own, but typically someone else's, right to choose for themselves. So this is not my favorite energy. Yeah. What she has crossing her, because this also came out in the cross, is I think this queen wants, for her own energy, she's feeling like she wants someone to collaborate with her. She wants teamwork. She has efforts. She has goals. But the energy that's crossing her right now is fine. If I don't get that, then we're just going to go into hermit mode. And I feel like she's making that choice for someone that is otherwise a very strong energy. If they were not engaging with this Queen of Pentacles, and they would, I feel like if this went into the upright, we'd be talking to somebody that wanted to spin at the wheel, but somebody has stopped this person. And the energy that they're using that's crossing the two of them, babe, is Temperance. Temperance is a really big one. It falls along the lines of justice. Usually in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, you've got like a lot of shit things in one cup. And if you're actually wanting to temper them into the other cup that the lady holds, you want to make them better. But this person is like, it's like as if she's holding on to that energy. This is a really weird one. This almost feels like a forced stop relationship. I don't know what this is about for this Pisces.
Wasn't like that, almost kind of like that, our first week we ran into something like that? Because this sounds familiar.
It does sound familiar. I don't know who this is, but this is a Pisces. And I feel like because you asked the Pisces why they feel isolated and out of the cold, and they told you that they are an emperor in reverse. So I feel like we probably are talking to a male Piscean here, or the collective male Pisces, who feel like they are in a stuck situation. Like there's no way in hell they can spin that wheel because
stuck like Chuck.
Yeah, I think we maybe have had similar weird readings before, because they've got a Queen of Pentacles.
This does sound
well,
familiar.
Queen of Pentacles is typically who controls the money, babe.
Right.
So a Pentacle Queen has really good command and control over money. So the wheel is stopped turning. Maybe they're, and they're literally saying, 10 of Wands, thou shalt not use 10 of Wands, thou shalt not get the Page of Cups. You won't start a new thing. Maybe they want them to finish something. I don't know. Temperance is again crossing, but not in the upright. So I feel like two things here. This is what my intuition tells me. We have a Queen of Pentacles that knows she's stopping a Pisces from going on a new journey, and for whatever reason that's leaving Pisces feeling like they're left out of something. I wonder what they feel left out of. I wonder if Kipperish will tell us a little bit more. Just give us a little bit more clues and hints here. This is interesting.
Yeah.
It's an interesting energy for sure, but I will say that if you stop things from turning of their own natural accord, I mean, are we getting into the, what do you call the weeds, the thick, the muck of things? If we're keeping all the shit in the cup of temperance, because damn it, that's mine, and I'm keeping that right there, and we're not allowing the hard things to move and flow, we're never going to be able to drink of a new cup or spin the wheel. That's interesting. Okay, so we're going to ask Kipperish, and something's telling me to redo these again like this. Okay. All right, for Pisces, please. Got a lot to say. Okay. There's real love. That could be why. That this queen may feel like, look, I have real love for the Pisces person. And? Okay. There's a divinity here. Somebody preaches, somebody's a preacher. Or you are within the divining, potentially.
Can you see the real preacher?
That this was the son of a preacher man. Oh.
Well, that Wheel of Fortune you pulled out, I was sitting there thinking about Journey Wheel in the Sky.
Oh. Oh.
Uh-oh.
You ain't having this opposition. Somebody ain't having the opposition, but I just want to point out here that one way or the other, maybe one or both of you are feeling very abused by the way these things are crossing right now. Possibly feeling abused in the situation, but somebody also at the same time feels like there's real love here, Somebody is holding on to what they feel for them is real love. Somebody else is also concerned. This is a really interesting kind of, I don't even know what I want to call this dude, because it feels like people are struggling here.
Yeah.
Like this is a couple struggling.
Alright.
One wants something. There that is again, the Queen of Pentacles. There's a money control here. There's a money control, asset control kind of thing here. Okay, and somebody in this relationship believes that this is real love for them, and they're not willing to let go of and or look at the shit that's in that Temperance cup. What's the real deal here? It's interesting. Okay. Oh, native story time. You said you thought maybe you heard something like this before. Have you seen where there's one person in the relationship that's like, no, we have real love, we have assets to protect, you are not going anywhere to the other person?
Right.
Have you felt that way before with anything? Is there any native stories? So
No, I mean, the abundance of, we only take what we need, and what is given. That story with natives, we only, like I said, we take from the land, or when we take a life as far as food goes, we eat the heart.
So do you think, given what your thoughts on this are, that this is somebody that's maybe more concerned with 3D kind of things versus...
I mean, it was kind of materialism and stuff, This is a very odd reading, but...
Yeah, it is. It's a really odd reading, but it also makes me think that there's a religion connection piece component to the story too.
Yeah.
Either the guy is high in something, or the lady is, or they both are, and things need to look a certain way. I don't know.
She's a rich girl.
Is she a rich girl? Are you guys rich together? And you don't want to split up assets? Oh, it's a north and south node.
What a mega church type.
So you've got one really heading north, the other, and you know what? Sometimes I actually read this as, because like if it's in the upright, a lot of readers will say, oh, you're in your north node. But this one, I'm literally hearing you got one that wants to go north, one that wants to go south. This is somebody in this relationship wants to separate, somebody does not. This is okay. So it's definitely not a twin flame, because anytime you have a twin flame, twin flames don't ever leave the other. So this is definitely not a twin flame read. It's a very oddball love reading where there's maybe more love on one side, and I take it that this Queen of Pentacles is stopping the wheel, which really, if you think about it, whoever this is out there, when you stop the wheel, you really are interfering with free will. But they're doing it by talking about, no, we're not going to do new things. There is no manifesting Ten of Wands. There is no, collective, or they're asking this person, you need to think about the better good of the collective. If you go, wouldn't this hurt a collective of people? They do not want to switch the things from one cup that are hard, do the hard work to move them into the other. They literally blocked and stopped themselves, this relationship.
Man, that sounds like a boomer.
It does. That's maybe why. Maybe this is an older person, and but they're just highly in opposition to a separation. One wants it, one doesn't. There's definitely. I bet you're going to pull a traditional religion something here, and they're bringing up all the concerns that they have in this crossing energy. For them, whoever this, there's a rich person, there's wealth on the line. Yeah. Whoever this is still feels like from their end, for them, and we know perception is often reality for people, right? For them, they still feel like they have real love with whoever this is. Somebody is saying, no, we don't. somebody is saying, but all these things in the middle
Money, 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 money.
might be exactly what this Pisces needs in order to go. It's all those things in the middle that don't feel right to me anymore. But right now, we got a Piscean saying, no, I'm yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So it sounds like y'all are together, irregardless, whether one wants out, one doesn't. You know, I mean, you gotta, and our job is to respect that. So, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and get a sacred wounding card or two, depending on what spirit wants to toss our way, to just give a little bit of advice and hints as to maybe what might help. Okay. Oh, somebody's got past life wounding. Let's see what here. Will show up as inexplicable fears, phobias, or recurring patterns that seem to have no logical explanation in your current life. We just said this just feels very illogical to us. Like the reading doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, to have no logical explanation in your current life. It's exactly what Spirit is saying, that there's no reason for this. They may manifest as unresolved emotions, relationship struggles, or unexplained trauma that feel like echoes from another time, influencing your present experiences and choices. All those things crossing you, Spirit is saying it's because you have past life woundings. Anything else for this Pisces? Oh, yes. Okay. They're trying to get, no, I will take one, Spirit. I'm going to go. Oh, here we go. An envy wound. Envy wounds. Shows up as arrogance, competition, belittling others, or a constant drive to outperform stemming from a belief that your value is tied to being better than or above others. It often hides a fragile sense of worth that depends on comparison rather than self-acceptance. Yeah, so...
Let go of that ego.
Yep, it's the ego that's in the way of somebody making a move here and still allowing things on the cross line. We're sorry. We're actually sorry. I feel bad for both parties in this situation because when we really and truly stop worrying about what others out there in the world think, trust me, if and when the day that happens, I promise you that the Queen of Pentacles is going to feel like, why didn't I just let that wheel turn itself at some point? And then this will come into the upright again. Nobody will be feeling like they're left out in the cold. Yeah, I mean, this is very interesting reading, very unlike any of the other readings we have.
Yeah.
Somehow it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense because what this person is using to stop the wheel in the energy seems to be something that frightens the Emperor in reverse, you know? So that's really interesting. Okay, well, Pisces, you're interesting. I have no Pisces in my downline, but I don't know. You do? Oh, do you feel I'm stopping a wheel? No, I was gonna say, I feel like you stopped the wheel. I think he's like, that wheel ain't going nowhere. She gonna live in nowhere, Kansas. Oh, baby. Yeah, my doo-doo. I live in my doo-doo.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where are we at, baby?
Okay, so I think you are gonna pull a. Oh no! I'm sorry. I'm accidentally extending Pisces.
I knew she forgot.
Yeah, thank you, baby. I appreciate it. So Pisces, we have introduced the Illuminati cards. We're doing that to bring awareness to all the collectives out there, as many people as we can possibly help. We want you to be aware of the things that I think, if this is a boomer, you were probably telling us, oh, that's just some crazy conspiracy theory. Or if you're one of us, your parents were saying, that's just some crazy conspiracy theory. We now know if we're watching legitimate news sources, and trust me, you can't really get them on Fox or CNN or anything like that anymore. You have to get them from real people that are really on the ground these days. We know a lot of it is actually true, if not all of these things that are in there. So we're just bringing the awareness. So for Pisces, please, what would you like them to know?
Ooh,
Okay,
there we go.
there it is.
There it is.
Population control.
Oh shit.
Ooh. Behind closed doors, plans are made to reduce the population under the guise of public health and sustainability. What is framed as protection may conceal a darker intention. Yeah, we see that with the wars going on and people being, you know, just inexplicably starved out, slaughtered. We see that food is starting to be taken off of shelving, and we live in it. Rob and I, Stace and I just laugh about this because, well, it's not laughable, but we live in an area where we see the abundance of food growing around us. We know it's there. We see our silos full, and it's like, what? So, you know, there's deliberate things going on. We see it in the background, and the population control is one of them. So this should be interesting. That's your awareness card for Pisces.
Santa's thumb.
Yeah. All right, babe. And then do you want to go ahead and get them an oracle?
Let's see. I'm gonna really go with. Because I was confused on this one.
I was too. So Stace has pulled heaven and hell. So we're gonna see if there's an angel that's being protective here, or if a devil card gets pulled, and what, you know, maybe the numbers, because these give really good numbers too. So it does feel like, I mean, with this showing up, there's got to be a religious something component to it somewhere there. So that pull kind of makes sense to me. I mean, that's an interesting way to, I think, stop a wheel, is to pull in specific, like this person, whoever this is, whoever this Queen of Pentacles is logical thinking too, is I guess what I would say.
Maybe she's a lawyer or somebody very well educated.
Oh, I would think
Very
so.
well.
I think so. Knows how to logically. Yeah. Well, and you know what? It's pentacle energies, babe. So there's an earth component to it, and the way they're sticking it. They're earth energy. There's earthian energy there. They're very logical, very rational, but sometimes we forget that always using logic, always only being in our rational side can actually cause, especially if it is in fact a divine feminine that's doing that, can take us out of our femininity and into our masculine more often than what we mean to. So
long and prosper like Spock.
Yeah, like that's what it does to us.
Yeah.
And then the guy on the other end is like, wait a minute, I thought I was the guy here. What's happening? So that happens. I mean.
All right, let's see what we got here.
All right, now I need to see who that is.
Vine.
Extreme opposites or opposing factions. What I said, one wants to stay, one wants to go.
Wow.
There's a north, and we pulled the north and south node. We sure did. We said extreme opposites, and I read that correctly. Right, where did it go? Yep. That you all are in north and south node. One wants to stay, one wants to go. Way to pull it, baby. Way to pull that.
One must stay, one must go.
Should I stay
I'm
or
sorry.
should I go?
Should I stay or should I go now?
Okay. So polar opposites, Vine. Vine is unfortunately from hell. The 45th spirit, Vine or Vania, is a great king and earl who appears in the form of a lion, riding upon a black horse and bearing a viper in his hand. His office is to discover things hidden, witches, wizards, and things present, past, and future. At the command of the exorcist, he will build towers, overthrow great stone walls, and make the waters rough with storms. He governs 36 legions of spirits. Servant of those born between October 26th and October 30th. I was born in October. Yeah, well, let me tell you. And I don't have any Piscean in me at all. And I'm one that I don't chase, and nor will I give you a rational, logical reason why you should stay. I've moved on 1.5 million times, probably more than I should. So whoever, oh yeah, not anymore for sure. It makes me wonder also if this person strongly associates with a 9 number 2. So I don't know. Vine and 9. But whoever these two are definitely in north and south nodes. And we've got somebody that's very, very, very strong, very, very rational, giving, honestly, I would take, if I were wanting to go and I were the Pisces wanting to go and in the upside down or whatever, or vice versa, it could be that it's the female wanting to go, because again, these cards don't really represent your actual sex. It usually is referring more to your masculine, your feminine, much more so than anything else. So, but if I were the Pisces that wanted to go, but then I were with somebody that was so logical and rational and Spock-like, that was a perfect, Spock-like, I'd let them argue with me all the time too, because I can appreciate that type of energy. That was an interesting read, babe. Do you want to get them some numbers?
Yeah.
I'm thinking somebody, for some reason I feel like somebody in the number 9 is important. I don't know why. But we'll see. Okay, well, we didn't draw a 9. We drew a 1 and a 4. So they might be 41. They might have been, no, you said you thought maybe a boomer. They might have been born to somebody that was born in 41, which would have made them, which probably would make them a boomer. That's interesting. Okay. They also have an attachment, either a placement. These guys either have a placement with Virgo or an attachment to Virgo. And then I always wanted to say Star Trek.
Exactly.
Yes, I know, right? You made that little clarification, and look, it's Uranus. Somebody wants to be rebellious and revolutionary. So, I didn't even see this guy hidden. This could be, so 20. Did I not say, I said 41 or 42? No, they could be 41 or 42 years of age. They could have been born to parents born in 41 or 42, which would make them boomer energy. Maybe Gen X if the parents had late.
Or 420.
Or 420. do you resonate with 420? I don't know. Yeah.
Star Trek.
Uranus looks like Star Trek, and the symbol for Uranus looks like the ship from Star Trek.
Maybe that's where I got it from.
You just knew what you were gonna roll.
Oh shit!
Yeah. And then you are the third the third sign that we are reading for, that we threw in, and we of course say just between readings what type of yoga Spirit feels you should do. And I would say for both people in this, do some meditating, get out in nature together, and start, when you meditate in nature and you just give yourself some quiet time, I think that all of those arguments maybe for both people might start feeling like, You know what?
Meditation and prayer.
Yeah, meditation and prayer. Yeah.
Come together.
Yeah. In quiet stillness, you know, and just quiet stillness. So, okay, do you want to pull some Twinkie charms for them?
Yes.
Probably the most interesting, unusual read we've had yet.
Yes, very.
Pisces, the Pisces collective, you guys are very interesting.
Yes.
Truly interesting.
We need to get something a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Okay. Somebody loves music, classical music at that. I like that. Your ship is stopped. It's hit the brakes. It's on the side, or I picked it up on the side like this. They're at a standstill here.
Right.
Oh, a witch's hat. That's interesting because I see one of the parties, to me, I'm reading that as religion. So possibly somebody is going to start meditating. And, you know, the only thing that witches are is really attuned to the energy, Mother Nature. That's I like that though. We've also got somebody that's full on being chameleon, meaning you act. Yeah, exactly. So in public eye, we act like one thing, but in private, we know we're just holding this downline together in a unique but very strong, matter-of-fact way. We're not really being honest with ourselves. So for right now, we're still in chameleon mode. And then last but not least, somebody has their dragonfly in the reverse and upside down, and I don't associate with dragonflies at all, so I can't, and I know you don't either, and we don't usually get dragonflies where we're at until very later summer. So that tells me that somebody probably typically has magical abilities, but right now you're just kind of keeping them tamped down and chameleon-like, and yeah, so we hope that this gets better. We hope that this is a little bit helpful. It was very unique read that I've not seen before, and I think I wish whoever these people are very well, as does Stace.
Yeah.
And we hope that's helpful.
Yeah.
Can I have that, babe? I'm going to go ahead and
close her out. Sorry.
close her out. That's okay.
Sorry. Have a good one.
Have a good one.